So I've gotten a couple comments of a certain person saying, just be who you are, man. Just admit that you're gay and go on living like that. And I love that comment. Actually, I don't. But I think it's very interesting. And it's very common too, so it's not like I'm singling you out. A lot of people tell me that. A lot of people say, oh, Kevin, you're gay. Just go ahead and live that way. I mean, for crying out loud, quit trying to convince yourself that you're straight. Okay, so here's my reply to that, and anyone else who says that. I mean, not just to me, but to other people too, because this is such a common argument. People thinking if you're in the closet, then you're gay, and you might as well come out and live that way before you destroy other people's lives, marrying a straight person, trying to live the straight lifestyle, when deep inside you're actually, gay at heart. Um, so I think this is a whole very interesting concept, very interesting debate about this particular area of homosexuality. So, I'm going to talk about it. I'm so excited. Okay. Accept who you are. How do you know who you are? I'm coming from a Christian perspective, I would say that God knows who you are more than anyone else does. But I understand that not everyone buys the whole God thing. So who else knows who you are more than yourself? You know? So I don't think it's right for other people to tell you, well, you're gay, so you should come out of the closet. I mean, for crying out loud, let the person decide for himself who he is and what he is. I worked at this tea shop for a while. My boss was gay. He was openly gay. And we were having a discussion about sexual orientation one day. And this is coming from the mouth of an openly gay man who said this. He said that he hated it when people, especially gays, would say, oh, that person's gay, he just doesn't know it, or that this person is gay and he's just trying to live straight. I wish he would just come out of the closet and be gay. That's ridiculous. Gay people go through hell before they come out of the closet. Many times that's the way it is. They fight with themselves, they debate, they try to make decisions as to what and how they relate to society and what people will think and what people will say and how they'll react. It's not an easy thing for a person to come out of the closet and decide to live the gay lifestyle. It's not easy. They have to decide, judging from all the experiences they've had up into their life to that point, and all the feelings and all the thoughts they have and everything that they believe, they have to bunch it all together and combine it and try to figure out what they believe about themselves and who they really are. So I think that people who are trying to decide if they are heterosexual or homosexual should have the freedom to decide if they are heterosexual or homosexual. And that goes for people who choose to live the gay lifestyle as well as people who choose to live a heterosexual lifestyle. Just because you question your sexuality does not necessarily or automatically make you gay. Alright? Straight people can question their sexuality and realize, hey, I'm actually straight after all. It happens. So, it's okay. It's okay to question your sexuality, to question your sexual orientation. Not everybody is a sexual master as soon as they hit puberty. It doesn't happen like that. Sexuality, sexual orientation is like anything else in life. It takes time to get used to it. It takes time to learn about where you stand in it. Okay? And many times, especially during puberty and adolescence and early adulthood, people question all the time if they might be gay. Oh, I had a gay experience. I kissed a person of the same gender. I got an erection from seeing a naked guy. Okay, those are things that you should take into account and consider. But just because those things happen doesn't necessarily make you gay. Alright? You just might be straight. So, now that I got that off of my chest, from my own perspective, from my own experiences, there are more influences that have affected my decision, that have affected my realization that I am straight, besides just, my feelings of homosexual attraction and my religious convictions. There are a lot of other issues that are involved in this besides me just not wanting to be gay because it's embarrassing or it's against my religion or whatever crap like that. Look, I'm not looking for a God who, how can I say this? If I'm going to commit myself and die, give up my entire life, it's going to be for something that's meaningful. I don't want a God that just is okay with everything that I do. I want to be able to live for somebody or something that's greater than I am. Wow, that's a whole other story in itself. I'll get into that later. But through my decision, my realization that I'm really straight, I was aware of my homosexual attractions. It wasn't anything new to me. I grew up with them. But there were other influences, other forces at work in my life besides just homosexual attraction. There were spiritual forces. God was working in my life. I felt Him. I heard Him. I knew His voice. I knew His calling. There was my own will. I didn't want to be gay. I don't think anybody really wants to be gay. It's not like anyone grows up thinking, oh God, I hope I can grow up to be gay. I mean, that's not like, that's not the star you want to reach for in life. I know that gays have gotten a lot more acceptance in society, but still, homosexuality in many cultures and societies is not looked up upon. It's really degraded, and it's difficult to, I guess, get along in society if you are openly gay. So that's not something that people really want to be. I didn't want to be gay. But not just that, I'm attracted to women. That's for certain. Am I bisexual? No, I'm straight. I had other forces at work in my life. It was what I really wanted in life. I don't want to be gay. I want to be straight because I think it's a healthier lifestyle. I think it's more natural. I'm not just speaking from my religious or spiritual views. I'm saying body parts fit together in a certain way for a reason. And that's what I'm observing from my natural eye, not necessarily my religious conviction. I think that people were made the way they are for a reason, physically. And like I've said in my other videos, there's also an emotional need that everybody has for same-sex and opposite sex, attention and love and affection. And I think to sexualize everything is wrong. Everyone has their downfalls. And anyway, I've lost my train of thought. It's late and I'm tired. But what I'm saying is that there's more to this debate between gay and straight than just gay and straight feelings. Certainly my homosexual attraction to men was an influential factor in my decision making. It made it difficult to choose to be straight, but there are other factors in my life that have overridden that factor and have caused me to realize, hey, I actually am straight. This is who I am, this is what I am, and this is the decision that I'm making. I've weighed the pros and cons, I've gone through the hell, and this is the decision that I've made for my life. And this is who I am. I am straight, and I'm happy being straight. So, anyway, I hope that answered some questions, and if not, please reply and ask me more questions, or comment, or cuss me out, or do whatever you want. I don't care. So, alright, love ya, bye.